Welcome to Transforming the Toddler Years, a Core 4 parenting podcast blending soul and science-based strategies to empower pandemic moms like you, raising kindergarten-ready kids. I'm Cara Tyrrell, your host, a lifetime lover of littles, girl mom, early childhood educator, and conscious parenting coach who truly believes that how we connect and collaborate with our kids in the first 5 years is how we raise world-ready kids who will change this world. Welcome back to the Transforming the Toddler Year podcast for 2024. We're in the second week of our new year, and I really want to highlight some of the listeners this year who have made this show so heart-fulfilling. I sat down over a year ago, and I said, I want to start a podcast. And then I asked myself, why? And the answer is you, the pandemic parents who are out there every single day, living with your COVID kids and learning what the long-term effects of their early start to life are now in our post-pandemic world. So 2024 feels really important that we have to be consistent observers now of who these kids are and who they need to be in this world as it continues to evolve. So I want to shout out my listener, Dragonfly, for this beautiful review. 5 stars, uplifting listen. Cara is a knowledgeable early educator and wants to help us parents of COVID babies. I love how I can listen to a podcast during my daughter's nap while I'm doing a house chore. I just listened to episode 96 and I'm encouraged to start journaling again. End quote. Thank you. Thank you for sharing your thoughts and your feelings and feeling inspired in the world of parenting. That is the goal. Today, as we are just in the beginning of our new year, I want to talk about this whole thing around New Year's resolutions. I don't subscribe to it. I am not a fan of it. And honestly, like everything else in my life, I've tried over and over and over to get on the New Year's resolution program. And it's never worked for me. And this year, I think I know why. This year, my word is intention. And I chose that word before the new year even came up, knowing what is my word of the year going to be mattered to every action I take. Intention is mine. And so I'm going to challenge you to rethink your New Year's resolution, not because it might be an amazing goal, right? The reason you choose them is very often that they are shifts that at your very core you want to make in your life. And that's super important. But as a linguist, I really feel like the word resolution, it's too big. It's too scary. It's too defining. I mean, look at its core, resolute. It almost sets us up to fail right from the beginning. Because our mindset is, I'm either going to do this perfectly, 100%, and achieve this huge, lofty, sweeping goal that I've set for myself, or I'm going to fail. And with the word resolution, I feel like we have not set an achievable goal. So I am going to ask you today to instead set an intention, because that comes from a very different place. Intentions come from who you are. They come from your character space. They come from who you want to be and how you want to interact in the world. So a resolution statement is very outcome based. I want to lose 20 pounds. That's a resolution statement. An intention statement is I will be a person who chooses food carefully, who pays attention, because attention and intention are very similar, to what's in front of me and what the outcomes would be if I choose to eat it. I am becoming someone who makes healthy food choices because it feels good to be in my body when I do. That is an intention statement. And what is the organic byproduct of cultivating that character trait? You eat healthier. And what's the organic byproduct of eating healthier? You lose the weight. Can you see and feel and hear the difference? What an amazing episode this is. So grounding, so comforting, just so much permission to be ourselves in this personalized journey of parenting. And I really want to share with you that I'm just still riding the high from yesterday, where I met with our new cohort of Transforming the Toddler Years course mamas. And the magic has already started. We're bonding, we're connected, and we're in it for the next 5 weeks, really doing this big work. If this wasn't the right time for you to take the course, or if something got in the way and you weren't able to sign up, please know that I have a wait list and you're welcome to join it to know when the doors open again in a new season. We are exactly where we're supposed to be, and so are you. I'd love to have you join the waitlist so that I know you'd like to be one of the first ones in the door when we open them back up. Just go to caratyrrell.com/waitlist and add your name. Now let's get back to this episode. In the world of parenting, I want you to make an intention statement, not I will stop yelling. That's a resolution statement. And it's not achievable. If one of your subconscious programs from childhood is that when triggered, I yell, you can't achieve that resolution by simply wanting to. But you can make an intention statement. I am choosing to become someone who observes and realizes when they're triggered. It is my intention to sit inside my trigger moment a second longer than I usually do, so that I can choose the next thing that comes out of my mouth. That you can do. That feels like progress. And it's developing that parent that you have a deep desire to be. The parent who does not parent the way you were parented. The parent who's driving the bus. I am in charge of my own parenting journey. And I feel empowered to take steps towards becoming that person who feels good inside of it. And let's be honest, the bottom is falling out for your COVID babies right now. They are full-blown toddlers and preschoolers who are having full-blown reactions to the world as it is and their lack of ability to have those skills that they need to manage socially and emotionally and interpersonally. And so the meltdowns are many, and the physical outbursts are many, and the triggers are overwhelming for you. So let's set an intention statement. And this is for all of you pandemic parents. My intention for 2024 is to talk to all of you. I know I've been talking to moms for a good long while, and boy, do I love you, my mamas. But I have learned over the last year of growing and interacting with all of you that there are just as many proactive dads saying, I want to be part of this collaborative parenting journey too. And I love it. And I am open to redefining what's happening here at Transforming the Toddler Years. To think about this, not from a mom-centric position anymore, but from a same page parenting perspective. You want to be on the same page as your partner because you know that that is not an experience you had when you were a child. And you know the benefit of when both parents interact with your kids with the same language, the same supports, the same mindsets, similar perspectives, and ultimately the same long-term goal for raising your little people. That's why whoever I work with, we start with drafting your personalized parenting mission statement, because this is your journey and you are raising unique humans who will have a unique impact on this world. So, a very belated Happy New Year to you. And please take my challenge in the comments here. Leave a rating, leave a review, and in your review, tell us your intention statement. Come hang out with us in our Facebook group, our private space that's so safe. Let's share our intentions for this year. And then let's hold the space for each other to make mistakes and start again the next day. And just inch by inch, minute by minute, moment by moment, become that next level parent that we want to be in 2024. Until our next episode, stay mindful and proactive as you transform the toddler years.